Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back and checking out this next video. So as you can probably tell from the title, this video is going to be all about sleep. So for me, sleep was one of the biggest factors when it came to reducing my stress levels in my life. And these tips are just what I've done and what information that I have been passed on to help reduce my stress levels. So tip number one is pretty self-explanatory really, and it is just make sure you're getting enough sleep and getting good quality sleep. So basically the rest of the tips in this video are going to be about how to achieve that, and also we want to make sure we're prioritizing sleep. So for me, working as a personal trainer, I was getting really broken about 6 hours of sleep a night. So I wouldn't get to bed until about 10 o'clock because I wasn't finishing work until like 8 o'clock sometimes, and then it took me 30 minutes to get home, so that was 8:30, and then I had to have dinner. I wanted to spend time with Ed and just chill out and relax for the night. So yeah, it was about 10 o'clock by the time I was actually getting to bed. And then I was having to get up at 4:30 to be ready to be at the gym for 6 a.m. So for me, I felt like I was getting 6 hours and that was enough, but it was really broken sleep and I wasn't actually getting 6 hours of sleep. I was going to bed at 10 o'clock, but I wasn't getting to sleep until around 12. So it was really broken sleep, and my mind was staying active for so long, I just couldn't switch it off. So making sure that sleep was a priority, so getting to bed a little bit earlier so that I got a little bit extra sleep, and then also the other tips in this video are, well, they did help me achieve a better quality of sleep in that 6 hours, and also making my sleep in the day, because I was doing split shifts, making the sleep in the day priority as well. So I would also come home between my morning and night shift, and I would eat lunch for 1 because I would train after my morning shift, so eat, and then I would sit and watch Netflix and just, rest in that time. Sometimes I would have a nap, sometimes I wouldn't. So probably the biggest thing for me that changed was I made sleep a priority in the middle of the day so that I could catch up on the sleep that I'd lost in the night before. So I had to make sure I was getting a minimum of an hour and a half sleep in the middle of the day. So just doing that made such a massive difference in my stress levels. Like, they came down dramatically. So sleep for me and making sleep a priority was the biggest key for me in reducing my stress in my life. So tip number 2 is buy an eye mask. So what I mean by this is one of these bad boys. So this, again, was probably one of the biggest things for me in helping get to sleep at night and get to sleep during the day as well, because it blacks out all the light. But getting to sleep at night time, so because I was so stressed, I was thinking about everything that I had to do in the day, my mind was staying active, like I said before, it just wouldn't shut off. So my eyeballs were straining, trying to keep my eyes shut because I didn't want to go to sleep, my body didn't want to shut down. So my eyes were so sore and it was causing headaches and tension and everything like that in my body. So having one of these was just the best thing, because it was just enough pressure on my eyelids to keep them shut, help my eyeballs relax, and help block out any other light as well. So we have always usually had really dark bedrooms, but sometimes a little bit of light does come through the curtains, the blinds, or whatever. So just sleeping with one of these is going to be such a game changer for so many people. And for me, it helped a lot. So you want to make sure you get like a silky one. This one's a bit grubby, I need to put it in the wash. But you want to make sure you get a silky one like this so that it's nice on your eyelashes and doesn't cause them to be all funky or damage them while you're sleeping. But yes, very important. This was one of the biggest things for me that helped the most. So prioritizing sleep and then buying one of these was the two biggest things for me that helped the most. So tip number 3 is you can do 2 things for this one. So the first one is read a fiction book for 20 to 30 minutes before bedtime. So the reason why I say read fiction is because non-fiction is fine, but for me, fiction works the best because I am thinking about the characters and the storyline in the book, and it stops me from thinking about all of the things I have to do the next day, or all of the things that are stressing me out, like money or time or just any of that stuff. If you're a worrier or you're an anxious person like I am, you'll probably find this one a very, very handy tool as well. This was actually one of the first things I did when I was trying to reduce my stress and get better sleep. So reading a fiction book for me helped the most. And then the second part of this tip is also incorporating meditation into your bedtime routine. So for me, either meditating before bed it works really well, like when I'm not planning on going to sleep right away. Really, really good as well. But what I find the best, like absolute best, is doing a guided sleep meditation. So meditation that is there to make you go to sleep. So I use the Calm app. It is a paid app. I think it's about $24 a month. It's my second month doing it, and it has changed my life in more ways than one, but it helps me just shut my brain down and relax and get into that meditative state. And it's amazing. Like, my sleep has never been better, ever. I seriously can't speak highly enough. If you've never tried meditation, I know it sounds a little bit like hippie and all of that sort of stuff, but trust me, it is so worth it. I felt the benefits like straight away. My anxiety reduced. I was able to get a better sleep, so my stress levels came down as well. So it's like, it is the bee's knees. It's so good. So combining reading for 20 to 30 minutes before bed, and then also meditating as well as you're about to go to sleep, you can't go wrong. Okay, so tip number 4 is probably going to be a pretty tough one for most people to crack. It was for me, so just be patient with it, be strong, be determined and be motivated to do it, because it will help so much. So tip number 4 is staying off all electronic devices for a minimum of 30 minutes before you're going to bed. So that's why reading and meditation is really good to do before bed as well, because it keeps you off your electronics. So your phone, laptop, tablet, even TV, you do want to minimize how much you're watching right up until bedtime. So I had so many clients and so many people say to me that they watch TV in bed, or they use their laptop as a TV in bed. A laptop is worse because it's like right in front of your face here, and the blue light is coming into your eyes and it's keeping your brain active. So staying off your electronic devices, it is a tricky one, especially if you're a millennial. These days, phones are life. So getting off the phone, stop mindlessly scrolling through Instagram or Facebook, and do something that's going to benefit your health and benefit your mental health, and go read for 30 minutes, do all that stuff I mentioned in tip number 3, but bare minimum 30 minutes before you go to bed. If you can do an hour, the longer before bed you stay off electronics, the better. But if you're the sort of person that has to work and you've got really long days, long hours, and you have to get it done after work as well, because it just won't get done otherwise, something that I invested in was a pair of blue light blocking glasses. So mine are just from Baxter Blue. They look like this. They are non-prescription lenses, so all they do is block out the blue light that comes from our electronic devices. So you can get these in all sorts of different styles. I like these ones. I think they're cute, but you can get them from a whole bunch of different places as well. But I really like Baxter Blue because it comes with a nice hard case as well to put them in, and a little cleaning cloth too. So they would be my recommendations, but you can find them pretty much everywhere these days as well. I know Specsavers and all that, if you do need prescription lenses, they also have the blue light blocking option. So if you are the sort of person that has to be on your laptop late at night or on your phone late at night, then invest in a pair of blue light blocking glasses, because they will be your best bet to avoid getting the blue light into your eyes. So to round off these tips, tip number 5 is make lavender your best friend. So I use lavender in the form of essential oil. I use the Arbonne oil because it is my favorite. I know it's all natural and it is what it says it is, but lavender, everyone knows lavender is a relaxing, calming scent. So if you have trouble relaxing and switching off at nighttime like I do, lavender will be awesome for just helping your body relax and calm down and get ready to go to sleep. So I put this on my pillow, just a couple of drops, and I also put a couple of drops on my eye mask as well. I just put them on the outside here so it doesn't seep through onto your eyeballs, because I've done that before and it stings a little bit. So making lavender your best friend. You can also use this to make like a pillow spray. It basically does the same thing, but I'm lazy, so I just drop it on. And you can also put it in like one of those diffusers so that your whole room smells like lavender and it's lovely and relaxing. And when your body smells this, the next time it will start to associate the smell of lavender with bedtime. So you will also, your body will start to prepare to go to sleep when it starts to smell the lavender. So it's pretty amazing for all of that stuff, and I absolutely love it. I use it every single day. I actually need to get some more because I am running out, but that is tip number 5. You can also use any other smells that relax you as well, but I just find lavender the best. So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you can use one or all of those tips to help you get a better night's sleep. I know they all helped me so much, and like I said at the start of this video, sleep was one of the biggest things for me when it came to reducing my stress levels. So if you do have a high stress job or a high stress life, try some of those tips out and I can guarantee you will feel a massive difference. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really supports my channel, and every single like is like a big hug. So please like and subscribe if you like this video as well, and comment below if you try any of these tips and let me know how you went. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!